They are dropped from helicopters into enemy territory. They sprint toward gunfire while humans take cover. They detect explosives that would kill entire platoons. And they do it all without hesitation, without complaint, without asking for anything in return except the approval of one person, their handler. These are not ordinary dogs. These are Navy SEAL K9 South, the most elite canine warriors on the planet. And the lessons from their training reveal something profound about how dogs respond to threats. Lessons that apply to every dog sleeping at your feet right now. This video has touched millions of hearts around the world. If it touches yours, please take a moment to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. We would love to know where you are watching from, so drop your country in the comments below. Now, let us begin. The journey of a Navy SEAL K9 begins long before they ever see a battlefield. Trainers evaluate hundreds of dogs to find the rare few who possess the right combination of traits: intelligence, confidence, drive, and something harder to define at heart. Most dogs wash out within the first week. The ones who remain are extraordinary. The first lesson from SEAL K9 training is this: threat response is not about aggression. It is about control. Many people assume military dogs are trained to be vicious, to attack anything that moves. The opposite is true. An uncontrolled dog is a liability. A controlled dog is a weapon. SEAL K9 South learned to assess threats with remarkable precision. They distinguish between a nervous civilian and an armed combatant. They read body language that humans miss entirely. They know when to wait and when to act. This controlled response comes from thousands of hours of training. That builds what handlers call calm intensity. The dog remains relaxed until the exact moment action is required. Then they explode into motion with devastating effectiveness. Afterward, they return immediately to calm. This ability to switch between states, relaxed to aggressive to relaxed again, separates elite K9s from ordinary protection dogs. The second lesson involves the science of canine threat detection. Dogs do not experience the world the way we do. Their noses contain up to 300 million scent receptors. Ours contain 6 million. They can smell fear, literally, when humans experience stress. We release hormones that dogs detect instantly. They sense elevated heart rates through subtle vibrations. They read micro-expressions on faces faster than any human can process them. SEAL trainers harness these abilities through targeted exercises. Dogs learn to identify the specific sense signatures of explosives, weapons, and even specific individuals. They learn to alert their handlers through precise signals: a sit for one type of threat, a down for another, a specific bark pattern for imminent danger. This communication system becomes so refined the handlers describe it as almost telepathic. The third lesson is perhaps the most important. The bond between handler and dog determines everything. Navy SEAL K9 teams spend every moment together. They eat together, they sleep together, they train together until their movements synchronize perfectly. Handlers learn to read their dogs as fluently as their dogs read them. This bond is not merely emotional, it is operational. In combat, a fraction of a second determines life or death. That fraction of a second is won or lost based on the trust between human and canine. Former SEAL handler Mike Ritlin, who founded the Warrior Dog Foundation, describes this relationship in profound terms. Your dog will die for you, he explains. That is not a metaphor. That is a literal fact. They will throw themselves between you and a bullet without hesitation. The least you can do is be worthy of that sacrifice. This willingness to sacrifice reveals something fundamental about canine psychology. Dogs are pack animals. Their pack is their world. When a dog bonds with a handler, that handler becomes the center of everything. Threats to the handler trigger the deepest protective instincts a dog possesses. This is not trained behavior, it is amplified natural behavior. The training simply channels what already exists. The fourth lesson applies directly to civilian dogs. Every dog possesses these same instincts. Your family pet carries the same genetic programming as a SEAL K9. The difference is not capability, it is development. Military dogs receive structured training that brings their natural abilities to peak performance. Civilian dogs often receive little training at all, yet the potential remains. Understanding how your dog perceives threats can transform your relationship. Dogs constantly scan their environment for danger. They notice things you miss entirely. When your dog barks at a stranger or positions themselves between you and an unfamiliar person, they are not being aggressive. They are doing exactly what their instincts demand. They are protecting their pack. The most effective response is not to punish this behavior, but to acknowledge it. Let your dog know you have assessed the situation. Use calm verbal cues and relaxed body language. Your dog reads your state continuously. When you project calm confidence, your dog relaxes. When you project anxiety, your dog escalates. You are the pack leader. Your emotional state sets the tone for your entire household. The fifth lesson from SEAL K9 training might surprise you. Play is essential. These elite dogs, capable of taking down armed combatants, spend significant portions of their day playing. Tug-of-war, dog fetch, wrestling with their handlers. This play serves multiple purposes. It builds the bond. It releases stress. It maintains the dog's drive and enthusiasm. A dog who only knows work becomes burned out and unreliable. A dog who balances work with play remains sharp for years. This applies to every dog owner. Your dog needs play, not just exercise, but genuine interactive play with you. 15 minutes of focused play each day strengthens your bond. More than hours of passive coexistence. Your dog wants to work with you, to play with you, to feel like a valued member of your team. Navy SEAL K9 South represent the pinnacle of canine capability. But every dog, from the smallest Chihuahua to the largest Great Dane, shares the same fundamental nature. They are loyal. They are protective. They are constantly attuned to their humans in ways we are only beginning to understand. The lessons from elite military training remind us of something we should never forget. Dogs give us everything they have. The question is whether we give them the same in return. If this video touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe. And tonight, when your dog curls up beside you, remember that somewhere in that furry body lives the heart of a warrior who would do anything to keep you safe. They are always watching. They are always ready, and they will never stop protecting you.